Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd day of December. It is National Date Nut Bread Day today, and it's Forefathers Day today. So there you go, those two things. Speaking of forefathers, we're going to talk to at least one father, Heidi's dad. We've got Tuesdays with Charlie. I always enjoyed chatting with him.
He's a hoot. That guy cracks me up.
We are going to see him again. He's coming back. He was just here recently, and he's going to be back for Christmas now. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. Excited to chat with him.
Cool.
So we'll be chatting with Charlie coming up here before you know it. And again, that's Tuesdays with Charlie, and a lot of other fun stuff to get to as well. Thank you so much. Many people have a very short week this week. They're not going to be working the whole week. There's some people that already have this entire week off. So get out there, have some fun. Again, thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Who are we buying gifts for this holiday season? Well, Heidi's getting one for everybody, pretty much. A majority of adults say they plan to buy a Christmas gift for family members. 75% say family members is who they buy for. 54% say they're only buying for a significant other. 54%?
That would be the men.
You would think that more people would be...
That would be just the men, because that's the only person they have to worry about.
Could be. It's different for every family. 37% plan to purchase... 37% plan to purchase a present for a friend.
How many people are you buying for, John?
I'm buying for you.
Yeah.
And then what I bought, you took back.
You spent way too much.
Because I love you too much.
Ugh.
31% are buying a holiday surprise for their pet, and about 10% shell out for coworkers, 13% there, and then 10% for neighbors. So there you go. Also, a new survey found undergoing surgery on the surgeon's birthday leads to the highest risk of death. So when you get there, ask, is it your birthday?
Oh,
so
really?
Their mind is elsewhere that day, apparently. Thanks for listening to surveys and studies and such. Brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Police say in Louisiana they found a bag of marijuana inside a Christmas toy donation box.
Oh, no.
They posted on Facebook. It's the thought that counts, with a photo of the not-so-festive find. Marijuana is not a good gift to put in the toy donation box for Operation Santa Claus, the police department went on to say. This is for kids in need, families in need.
I'm assuming somebody was dropping off a donation and it fell in. I can't imagine they would have just thrown that in there. Or maybe somebody was being tracked by the cops and they dumped it in there so that if they did get stopped, they wouldn't have it on them.
They say whoever donated the weed must have thought differently. Instead of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, they thought it was Rudolph the Red-Eyed Reindeer. Ha, ha, ha.
No, I don't think that was done intentionally. I really
Frosty
don't.
the Grow Man, somebody else put on there. So, yeah, it's amazing. When things get put on social media, some of the comments on there just crack me up. But we'll move on. That is what happens when your brain is on drugs. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Leaked audio captured Tom Cruise screaming at crew workers.
I saw this.
Who broke social media distancing guidelines on the set of the new Mission Impossible film. I have not seen it, but what I've seen online...
He lost his mind.
Yeah, people were saying, dude, calm down.
Yep.
Maybe switch to decaf. So, did you watch the video or you just saw the story?
I watched the video, yeah.
So he was pretty upset?
Oh, yeah.
That's not...
Calm down, little man.
Zack Snyder says his director's cut of Justice League could hit theaters this coming year. It would be rated R because Batman drops an F-bomb on screen. So Justice League, I believe, has been out, but he's going, hey, I'd like to put the director's cut out. Speaking of director's cuts, I shared this on my Facebook page. This is not my plan. Somebody else is pushing this, but to get a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles John Hughes director's cut, it's over 3 hours long. And it's never been seen by anybody other than like the studio, and they went through and cut out a bunch of scenes, but it was all filmed, it was all done. I would love to see that, and I think they should release the John Hughes cut of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That would be a wonderful little Christmas gift for everybody. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of giftcardchallenge.org, and a lot of folks have been participating in that. Huge thank you, by the way, to everybody who has stepped up. The thing that's neat about that, when you do the gift card challenge, you're giving two gifts. You're getting a gift for a person that you're buying the gift for, but you're also giving a gift to that locally owned small business that you're getting the gift card from. So it's just a really neat thing. Our scoop of the day, George Michael superfan has purchased the late singer's London home. Guess how much they paid to have George Michael's house in London?
How much?
Just shoot out a number.
5 million.
No, 5 times that. 25 million.
Wow.
This is a super fan with a super deep bank account because that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
The mortgage would be on something like that.
I'm pretty sure they didn't have to finance it.
You fill out some paperwork. What's my monthly payment on a $25 million pad?
Wow.
Robin Thicke's fiance, April Love Geary, has given birth to their third child. So their fiance and they're having their third child.
Cardi before the horse a little bit.
What's that?
Got the cart before the horse just a little bit.
That's not at all what I thought I heard you say. I'm glad I asked.
What did you think I said?
I'm not going to talk about it. Cardi B tweeted a video that showed her twerking upside down on her boyfriend Offset. This was for his birthday. So
that is so super.
I just don't understand why. How is that news? Brooks Nader, who won Sports Illustrated 2019 Supermodel Search, was seen cavorting with her husband in Miami. How is this a story?
It doesn't even amaze me anymore.
Can you tell it's a holiday week and there's nothing to talk about?
Clearly.
Ghislaine Maxwell, am I saying her name right? Ghislaine. I never remember that. Her husband, Scott Borgerson. Wait a minute. What? Did you know she was married?
I had no idea.
I thought every story I've read said she was Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend.
I have no idea.
So now I'm reading a story that says her husband wrote a letter to a judge requesting bail in which he described her as a wonderful and loving person. Well, you would hope so. If she's your wife, you'd hope you'd think that. That kind of shocked me. Jake Paul insulted Conor McGregor's wife in a YouTube video in which he dared the MMA fighter to sign a $50 million contract to box him. So he decided, I'm not going to insult you because, that's not going to work. But if I insult your wife, maybe you'll fight me for $50 million. You'd think that he would fight for the, $50 million. Yeah. And former New York Yankees star Alex Rodriguez has invested $650 million to develop 20 hotels around the world in the coming years. And you might want to talk to some hoteliers because 2020 has not been a stellar year for many of them. So I don't know if this is the right time to be doing that. I don't know. Maybe it's the perfect time. That could be. Who knows? Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you pack out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
How you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing great.
Well, we're
Hey,
excited.
this is a lot better than being in the studio.
Oh, we're going to have you back, though.
I'm recording naked.
Let's make sure when you're here for Christmas that you don't do that.
I guess I could do that in the studio too, couldn't I?
No, you couldn't.
No. Oh.
Well, what do you
Well, I
have
could.
for us today?
You got a lot of change on you?
I've got some change right here, yeah.
There are 293 ways to make change for $1.
No kidding.
Oh.
I suppose there's a lot of different variables there.
You need a lot of change.
Yeah.
Hey, then in 2004, a party yacht tipped over when the passengers all moved to one side of the boat as it passed a nude beach in Texas.
They were all going to the far side to get away from that, right?
Yeah, they didn't want to see any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I think they were on the side looking. Got to been the first one there.
Where's this beach? Oh, it's right over here.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, let's see. What else have I got here? Oh, now this, you probably don't know this, but Nobel Prize winner Niels Bohr, B-O-H-R,
Yeah.
was given a perpetual supply of beer piped into his home
Really?
just for winning the Nobel Prize.
That's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
That's pretty cool, though.
I've been working on Nobel Prize ever since then I heard about this.
So far, no luck, huh?
No luck, no, not even a pipe, not even a straw as far as pipeline.
We'll see what we can do.
Hey, then in 1777, that's a little bit before he was born,
Yeah.
Frederick the Great issued an official statement urging his subjects to drink beer in the morning instead of coffee.
Okay.
Why?
Well, because it's better for you than coffee.
Oh,
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Maybe he owned a brewery or something.
Yeah, there's probably some alternative bonus there
I
for
like that
him.
guy. I like that thought.
There you go.
Sometimes I do that.
You know what? I don't think anyone listening is surprised by that.
I find it hard to believe, but I've tried it. Hey, then the most expensive coffee brands in the world make coffee from the droppings of Thai elephants.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. You were saying that they make beer out of that, too.
Well, it kind of goes with drinking beer in the morning rather than coffee, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder if regular elephants could do the same thing if they have to be Thai elephants.
I think it could be any elephant, really.
I'm certainly
Well, I'm not
not
going to
gonna
try
be
that
able
coffee.
to
Ooh,
Yeah, me
figure it
neither.
out.
No, me
that
neither.
would be pretty bad.
Yeah, no thanks.
Hey, geez, we're up to this already. This is one of them in case you care things.
Yeah?
The University of East Anglia, wherever that is, estimated that peeing in the shower would save them 187 million gallons of water a year.
Oh, wow.
They got 15,000 students.
Huh.
So that's probably brought up in the meeting that everybody pees in the shower and saves us money.
Huh. That's one way to do it, I guess.
I pee in the shower.
Yuck.
I read somewhere that 80% of people do, so
Oh, there you go, see.
Well, I definitely do not. So
I think maybe it's more of a guy thing. I don't know.
it must be. It must be.
I have no idea. You ready for a question for me, Charlie?
You got one?
I do. So how much would a lifetime supply of snacks cost you? How much do we spend on snacks in our lifetime?
Oh, geez.
Geez, probably $1 million.
No, that would be a lot of snacks. The
A lot of
answer,
snacks.
according to this, it's $30,000.
Is that all?
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like much.
It it depends on how many snacks you have and, how long you live, I guess. But
Well, what do you call them snacks now? Little lobster and stuff, crab legs, that's a snack.
No, they're saying snacks like chocolate and candy and that
gas
kind of
station
thing.
snacks.
Yeah, snacks.
Well,
Candy
I
bars.
still think $1 million.
Especially if you hang around me.
Hey, then I hear we're seeing you this next week.
Yeah, we're excited for that.
You're excited for that?
I am.
of
Yeah, we
course.
love seeing you guys.
Well, you better get a life.
Well,
If
Merry,
that's the highlight of your week, you're a sick puppy.
it's a highlight of my month. And we will see you this week, and we're excited to have you here for Christmas. And we'll talk to you then, Charlie.
We'll talk to you later then.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Daddy.
Ho, ho, ho. Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The informal study from a writer and blogger, Jamie Todd Rubin, says the keyboard key that you hit the most is what? Which one do you think?
Return?
No, the backspace key. I don't know if I believe that.
Probably not for me.
Yeah, maybe for this blogger who makes a lot of mistakes. Heidi has never used the backspace key. Every pencil she has, the erasers are brand new. She don't make no mistakes. I mean, she married me. Huh?
That's true. Everybody gets at least one.
No, yeah, that's probably one. In a study, the backspace key made up 8.8% of all keystrokes, or about 9 presses for every 100 keystrokes made. So that's for people who are typing too fast. You got to do the 2-finger typing thing that I have. I'm going to put out a
tutorial
method.
so they can see.
The 2-finger typing, just the index finger on each hand. I hardly ever need the backspace key. Thanks for listening to today's Fun Fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline, Russia. This is such a bizarre story. Russia is dealing with a surge in upstart media companies that are running stories critical of Vladimir Putin. And the craziest thing about this, I was reading this online, it says almost every one of them, they're being run by people who are using fake names online because they don't want Vladimir Putin to know who they are.
Right.
So they literally are fearing for their life, but they're still doing this. So, and then it's interesting. We don't ever talk politics on this program, but you just look at the difference in respect for leaders in our country, either party. The media is so completely different here than they are in other countries, where over there they have to use a fake name, and in our country it's like they sit in the front at the press corps. I'm like, It's just so completely different. And again, either party, it doesn't matter who's in charge, there's going to be somebody that will treat the person with very little respect, and I just think that's wrong. Again, I thought that whole story from Russia, very, very bizarre. It is a news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A Manatee County, Florida woman has been tossed in jail after confessing she stashed a man's body in a garbage can as part of a mortal scheme to collect his Social Security.
Oh my gosh.
The shocking news about the body in the trash and the Security Fraud Office, that's where this is all coming. 48-year-old Michelle Haney is the alleged fraudster. Before his death, she was living with a 39-year-old by the name of Christopher Leonard, who was receiving Social Security benefits. Well, now his corpse has turned up in the trash.
Oh my gosh.
Says she didn't report his tragic demise, which was natural causes. She didn't kill him.
Oh, she didn't
died.
kill him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she wanted to keep the checks coming in, so she stashed the body.
Oh my gosh.
It was in her closet for 3 weeks. Then she decided, okay, I got to do something. Put him in a 55-gallon trash can.
Gosh.
Took him to the neighbor's house for safekeeping. So apparently they were working on this together. More charges are expected stemming from this fraudulent use of the Social Security checks. What a weird story. That's why it is today's Weird News.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. We're heading to Illinois to a place called Aspen Dental. And I see these things kind of all over the place, but this is one that was in Illinois. And the dental office there is being sued by 11 employees after a hygienist discovered
Oh my gosh.
2 hidden cameras in a bathroom.
Oh.
They were discovered in the unisex employees bathroom of the Aspen Dental national chain in Crestwood. Turned out over to the police department. Same day, a 25-year-old dental hygienist, Armani Alexander, admitted to placing the cameras in the bathroom, and he was arrested. Office assured the workers they swept the premises. There were no other cameras. Yet on the 26th, a second camera was discovered in that bathroom. Lawyers for the workers, who include dentists, dental hygienists, dental assistants, and a marketer, say the cameras were first placed there sometime in September. Aspen Dental said that they did do a background check, and they had found out during the time that they had hired him, he was flagged for criminal activity.
So it was an employee of Aspen Dental.
Yeah, it was a guy that worked there that had done this. And they brought claims of negligent hiring and supervision also against the chain. So, I don't know. A lot of stuff going on.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is today's. When it's flagged for criminal activity, maybe you don't hire that one. I'm just saying. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for fake news or Florida. Heidi, tell me, is this a true story from the great state of Florida? Or is it fake news made up to trick you and amuse me? Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Marion County, Florida, burglary suspect wearing nothing but boxers hit a cop in the face with a Bible. Fake news or Florida?
I'll say Florida.
It's a true story. I thought for sure you were going to guess fake news because there were so many things going on there. That's a lot.
That is a whole lot.
Nothing but boxers hit a police officer in the face with a Bible.
Huh.
And yeah, it's a true story. It did happen. I remember reading that. But I also
read it on the show?
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at a time when you were just not paying attention, and that's pretty much all the time. She got a new computer a while back, and now she has like a computer to look at during the show. That was such a bad idea. I regret that immensely. All right. Coming up, we've got some good news to get to. That's on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of giftcardchallenge.org, where you can also make your own good news. It's such a cool thing. Giftcardchallenge.org. Here's the headline. Church pays off $5 million of medical debt for Christmas for Iowans. In Des Moines, a church paid off the medical debt for a whole bunch of people. Reverend Mina Bothwell, Capitol Hill Lutheran Church, told the Des Moines Register that the idea to pay off medical debt in their community came from members in her congregation. There's a company called RIP Medical Debt. It's a nonprofit organization.
Did we talk
last
about
year?
this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the second year in a row that they've done this.
This might be a different church. I think it was somewhere else. They abolish large amounts of medical debt after purchasing it at a discount from collection agencies. So what they do is you work through this company, and they go out and buy up this debt for pennies on the dollar, and then you pay them, and it goes away. It says, we asked how much money would it take to forgive all of the medical debt in Polk County.
Whether they were from their congregation or not.
Yeah. They responded with, well, with what you have, you could forgive all of the debt in the entire state of Iowa.
Wow.
And they said, okay, well, then let's do that.
What?
So the entire state of Iowa, all medical debt.
Are you kidding?
No. They said it was $5 million, and they decided we are going to forgive 100% of that.
Oh, my gosh.
So I don't know how much they paid to do that. Again, it's pennies on the dollar. Right. But they were able to do that. 2020 has been a rough year for many people.
Oh, my gosh.
Hopefully,
that's beautiful.
When people receive this news, they're going to start the next year off with a significant weight off their shoulders.
That's beautiful. I love that so much.
I think it's wonderful. And these were just, it's not every penny that was owed by anybody for anything. It's people who had medical debt in collections.
Right.
And they were able to go around and buy up all of that and make it go away, which is just a neat thing. How cool is that?
Wow.
I've got a link to the story, by the way, if you want to get the
work.
details. Absolutely, it's got it work. And if you would like to get the details on how you can do that in your church, again, I've got it in the show notes for today. I'm going to say it nice and slow at johnandheidishow.com. I got a message from a guy. He said, I say it way too fast, and he could never figure out what our website was. So
Okay.
I'm making sure I got it for you. All right, time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.